Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett and I am the founder and owner of TechViewSnub, and today I am going to review a product that's given me by RAVPower, and again I'm going to include a price and all that in the end of this, but I'm just going to flat out say that if I like it and whatnot. That way, if that's all you're looking for, you can just skip the rest of the video. The rest of the video will be talking about how it works. Now, as far as this product, what it is it's a external battery pack, and basically, if you can charge a device through a USB port, then you can plug the USB port into, or USB cable into this device, and charge your mobile device of some type. And also, it serves as a dual function as a very powerful flashlight. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, does it work? Yes, it actually works very impressively, especially the flashlight portion of it. But, do I like it? Yes, I actually do recommend people to buy this. At least have one around the house, especially when they deal with storms. This will really come in handy on helping people out. So, as far as this product, the rest of this review is going to be talking about how this product works exactly. As far as this product, how does it work? How do you charge it is through the micro USB input. The micro USB input, it takes about an hour to 3 hours to fully charge this product, depending on your power output from your USB ports. And I personally experienced about an hour, but some people are experiencing up to 3 hours in some forms and whatnot. So that's just something to keep in mind. But as far as, again, the big function for this is the charging from the USB output. And how long does it take to charge? I got a screenshot from my phone when I tried this out. I got a couple applications on my phone that tells me how long it takes to get to 100%. And basically from 39%, I'm just going to say 40%, because I don't know how close it was to 38. From 40%, it took about 3 hours and 13 minutes, and that is pretty normal from my USB ports in my newer computer. And that may seem long for a lot of people, but for the most part, I got a lot of widgets and whatnot running in the background at any given time, so that's something to consider. Now, how well can this thing charge? I charged my phone up pretty good with this device, and I still got enough battery left to maybe charge another device up and then some. So that's also something to keep in mind, that you can probably charge multiple devices up depending on how empty the device is and how much power they consume and require. It's best, if you're going to use this device, is to use it as a emergency device, or say if you're traveling, that's the other thing. But it's best to use this as a emergency device, so it's best to buy one for your storm kits. For example, most people in Florida, in fact almost every last person I met in Florida, when I used to live there for about 10 years, they had a storm kit for hurricanes, go figure. And this is the same way in parts of North Carolina and parts of the East Coast United States. In some other parts of the world, you got storm kits for tornadoes, blizzards, and whatnot. And this is a good device to have in the storm kits, because it's an emergency system. It has a flashlight, and it can charge up your device. And also, the flashlight can work. I did test this. The flashlight can work while you're charging up your device. So that's a really good thing. So if you happen to have it for one reason or another, power goes out or whatnot, you have that ability. So as far as the product, how hard is it to use it? Well, as I said, to charge it, plug it in, to download the power to your mobile device of some type, just plug that in. But to actually activate the flashlight, it's not simply by pressing the on button. By simply pressing the on button, you'll just get a couple LEDs that will come up, about 4 LEDs, and that would show you the power level. And when I first got this, it was 1, so it was the lowest, and that was pretty nice. And I was able to test that. Now, how do you activate the flashlight itself? It took me a second to figure this one out, but basically you press and hold the power button and the flashlight will activate. Now, how good is the flashlight? On Amazon it says 8 lumens. What is 8 lumens? I honestly have no idea what 8 lumens is, but some of you may. Now, for those of you who don't know what 8 lumens are, I have a Black & Decker flash. I think it's Black & Decker, maybe it's Skill, but it's a commercial grade flashlight that can hook up to drill cordless drill battery packs and whatnot. And a commercial grade flashlight, it's about the same brightness level as a commercial grade flashlight, so it's something to keep in mind, and that's a very good thing, and I'm highly impressed with this. The flash on my phone, my Galaxy Nexus, and I've seen on many other phones, don't even come close to what this puts off. This is a true flashlight, and this is a pretty good one. The flashlights, I can't really tell how many LEDs there are in the actual device due to how concave the lens is, but I did email RAVPower and they did confirm with me that it's only one LED. So I'm pretty impressed with this, especially since the fact that this can be comparable to a commercial grade flashlight that construction users and military even uses. In fact, a Maglite is about the same level as a Maglite. Now, and as far as from the manual, I didn't test how long the battery lasts while using the flashlight portion, because I have not had this for 24 hours, but this thing says about 120 hours, so it's a pretty decent amount of time. Now, what is the device made out of? And as you see here, here's a picture of it, but that doesn't really say much. So, what is the device made out of itself? Well, the device itself, it's made out of some type of metal. I don't really, unless if I skipped over it, I don't really know where or what type of metal it is. I think it's some type of aluminum because it's pretty light. I have no idea if it's stainless steel. I have my doubts on that. But because I don't know what type of metal it is, and even if I did, I really wouldn't have it in a corrosive environment unless I have to. So that's something to keep in mind. And for those of you who are wondering about corrosive environments, I'm talking about, near the beach or whatnot. And I personally, just getting off track a little, I personally used to live in Cocoa Beach, which is one of the #1 corrosive places in the world. And it's not the #1, but it's up there. And I've seen stainless steel bolts, and this is not a joke, seen stainless steel bolts corrode, have a little bit of rust on them in 17 hours. And it's not a joke when you're talking about having something like this out in that type of environment. So, as far as in a normal environment, I don't know, in a country setting or anywhere else in the world, I would say you probably won't have a problem. I wouldn't imagine that you'll have a problem leaving this in a vehicle, but as far as outside, I'll keep it inside as much as possible. Even more so since it's electric, so you really don't want to mess that up, especially given the fact that it can be used as a emergency power source for your mobile device. And we all know that mobile devices can be very critical, especially with GPSs and whatnot on them nowadays. How big is this device? This device, just comparing it, I mean, most people won't really know by inches and whatnot, but just compare it, it's about the size of my hand. And in fact, there should be a picture. I mean, that's about the same. I'm 6 foot, so normal hands, and it's about the size. So as far as the exact size from the manual itself, it says it's 4.57 inches by 0.087 by 0.08 inches. So, whatever. From the manual, it says the working temperatures is -20 degrees to 45 degrees Celsius. and storage temperatures is negative 40 degrees to negative or to 60 degrees Celsius. So whatever that is, I don't read Celsius, so I have to look that up, and that's simply just looking up on Google. The weight is 3.07 ounces, and the battery pack itself, it doesn't really say too much else on it because it's a very simple product. Now, what does the product come with? Pretty much what you see here, besides a manual. It comes in a slide out box, which in fact you can see right here, and basically the box includes a USB thing for the actual device itself. It almost looks like an iPhone USB thing, but it has a micro at the end, so you can charge up the device itself in case if you don't already have one. And to confirm it, I have used my charger that I've had with my MyTouch, my retro MyTouch, and my Galaxy Nexus, and a Galaxy Note or a Samsung Note, whatever it's called. I've the same USB that charges all those things, it charges this thing. So it's a pretty standard micro USB. You don't have to hunt for a odd one, and I got that particular problem with my camera. Now, as far as this device, I would highly recommend it, especially given that it is around $18. And I don't really know why Amazon is saying $50. I mean, looking up on eBay, let's pull that up for a second. It says $20. I honestly have no idea why it says $50, and that doesn't make sense. I think that's just a gimmick thing, but or maybe it's on sale for right now. But as far as it's about $18-19, so it's a pretty good thing. Also, as you see, it comes in multiple colors. The one I have, as you may have seen, it's black, and I highly advise it. This thing is made in China, but it's a pretty good device. Now, the other colors, as you see, silver and pink. I honestly don't know what they want to call them. So hot pink and silver, so whatever. But it really doesn't matter what color it is as long as it works. So anyways, this has been Craig Bennett, the founder and owner of TechViews and Up. And if you got any questions on this device that I did not answer, I tried to be as thorough as possible. That's the reason why it's ran a little long. But if you got any questions on this device or anything else, or if you want me to review something, then let me know in the comments below. Email me on YouTube, or email me on TechViews and Help, and my email is on the contact us section. Hope you have a great day.